wasn't around.
He is in Florida.
Go ahead. You need to breathe in both places that require breathing. That will help.
Okay.
Do it again. First measure. It's because you're moving before you've held, I mean, the movement has to come a little bit after you hold still. Does that make sense? It can't just be completely in time. Also, your cue can be a little bit earlier, I think. Because right now you're just like, oh, play. As, you know, you want to play.
Yeah. Also, the cue needs to be indicative of the style.
What?
The cue needs to be
It is.
indicative of the style. Well, I mean, you're just showing staccato here, and then your cue is like, you know, the cue can match style.
Just give a little bounce.
Yeah.
A little.
Okay.
I mean, that was much more convincing of a cue in the style.
Okay.
So whatever your right hand is doing, that motion, your left hand does the same motion. So, I mean, it matched more, at least for me.
Just one last thought. You can avoid, you're having to like cross your arms. You can, if you just turn your body, you can accomplish the same thing.
Do we
without-
have to use our left hands?
Hmm.
I don't know, did
I
he
don't
say?
I wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, he did
Yes.
say?
He
That's,
did not.
but you can still
Oh,
use
he
your,
didn't say.
oh,
He did not say.
he did not say. So there you go. You could just, I mean, yeah, that would make it much, much easier.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if I were cueing that side, I would just turn my body,
Yeah.
so I don't have to cross.
And if you have to use your left hand,
Okay.
number 2. Okay, so in the first measure to the second measure, you have to be careful to come back down after your accent, back down to the dynamic.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you start on measure 3? Just waiting a little bit longer before you went on made everything much better.
Okay.
I think you can go on to the next one, but on this one, try giving the cue overhanded instead of underhanded. Just try it.
Overhanded like this.
Yeah, like instead of-
Do you want me to do it?
or I mean, no, you can go on to the next one, but just so you're trying something different. That's the
Okay.
only reason.
Make sure your diminuendo is this kind of a diminuendo and not subito. And obviously the fermata. Do the whole thing again. Your cue to the center, is the easiest cue, but it's the hardest one to be convincing of. So you use your whole body, like your whole body is cueing center. That's not necessary. Just as long as you nail that person right in the face, something like that. That was better. I think you can still be more in time with the cue. Like the hand coming up is.
What it is, Caitlin, is a cue requires a prep, just like anything else. So if your hand isn't in basically close to being in position for the cue, then you're not really prepping it. So if when you're coming from down here and you're getting up right when the cue is supposed to happen, you're not really giving them time to think, oh, something's about to happen, and here it is. Does that make sense?
I don't know why people are playing in your wrist because I thought it was fairly convincing. You need to be smaller when you're softer.